What's up? We all know that we need to eat more vegetables. The question is how. So I'm going to share my few favorite tools that I use on a regular basis to make vegetables more palatable, so I can sneak them into different dishes, replace things like pasta with vegetables, and get more nutrient-dense foods. So easy way to disguise these foods and sneak them in. The big key here is that it's worth doing. And it takes a little bit of effort, but pays off in big dividends. So when you think about a tool should make your job easier. So it should save you time, and at the same time, it should be able to clean up really easy. In a case like this, I'm going to show you guys a spiralizer that you can spiralize vegetables with. And might be a little intimidating by size-wise, but the ease of this is awesome. It cleans up really easy, and for what it does, it's awesome. So what do I use this for? You can use it to make noodles or different shaped cuts in vegetables, things like zucchini or cucumbers or parsnips, all kinds of root vegetables, carrots, sweet potatoes, whatever the case is, and make noodles out of them. And it's super easy to do. So first one we're going to start out with is a parsnip, and another one of my favorite tools is just a simple vegetable peeler. So you want to rinse off. And I already did that for the most part. And then go ahead and place in the spiralizer. You're gonna get a noodle-like type of texture. It's gonna make it easy. Plus it improves the cooking time. Hocus pocus. Now you got noodles out of vegetables. After doing it a few times, it gets super easy. It's actually kind of fun too. A little workout. From here, I got parsnips. I can make like a parsnip rice out of this. I could use these noodles and just fry it up, or bake it and make like a fry. And it's gonna bake or cook so much quicker than having something in your. And my theory is, if you have a tool out like this, get the most out of it. So, might as well use a couple different vegetables, save them in a container or a big Ziploc bag, and use them later in the week, because you're already gonna be cleaning it as it is. So next thing, for example, a sweet potato. So obviously you could heat this up and bake it anyway, but it's cool to transform your foods, and it makes it more enjoyable. And I think that excitement in the food is what keeps people, sticking with a healthier diet. It makes it easier to get those foods in your system and feel that much better. And so here's a smaller sweet potato. And as you can see, there's just some noodles right there. You can chop that up. Easy recipe you can do with that is, throw a little bit of, some sort of oil, avocado oil, macadamia nut oil, olive oil, truffle oil, and a little bit of sea salt. Bake these babies. Delicious. Super easy to do. All right, so no part of the vegetable goes unwasted. Even the parts of the core, we can chop up and either use to bake or make fries or make rice. So you may have heard the term ricing vegetables. It's gained a lot of popularity with people doing cauliflower rice. I find that using things like parsnips, it's kind of in between that potato and carrot type of flavor, tastes so much better and super easy to do. So what I do with a little food processor, I like this guy because it's really easy to clean up. I will take the chunks from the core. So this could be, in this case, sweet potato and parsnips, which complement each other very well. So we're gonna take that core part right there, and we're gonna take it, and we're gonna pulse it a few times. Check that out right there. So now you got yourself some rice made out of sweet potatoes and parsnips. Boom. Just like that, have rice right there. So with that, you can either bake it or, just go ahead and pan fry it. A little bit of salt, garlic, just a teeny bit of oil, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Easy way to sneak in some extra fiber, carbs coming from a good source, which is vegetables. A ton of nutrients right here. So it's just a better alternative than rice. It's not that rice is always the worst thing. If you need to replenish energy, this just comes from a better source. plus it looks cool. You know what I mean? We eat with our eyes first, and this is nice. Okay, one of my other favorite tools that I use on a regular basis, obviously vegetable peeler, but the Mandolin Slicer is nice. Not completely necessary, you can obviously use a knife, but what's cool about it is, let's say you take a cucumber, you can, again, I'm using the word palatable, make it into a new slice or shape that is just a lot more enjoyable. So these little chips right here, cucumber chips, are going to be nice for your cucumber salad. And then they'll soak up, you know, you can put lime juice or vinegar or some sort of spice. Another vegetable you can use, and this has been a favorite of mine, is fennel. So in the bulb family, has a slight black licorice type of flavor, but when it's grilled or fried, it's just a nice sweetness. A lot of people use it because it helps ease the digestion of whatever else you're eating. It's high in vitamin C, potassium, and I find that you can eat a lot of it. It helps keep you full, but it doesn't make you feel really full or uncomfortable. So either slice it up, this is what it looks like normal. I'll chop it up on a cutting board, or if you want it really thin, it's the same thing. You can use the Mandolin Slicer and peel it so it's more in like a shaved texture like that, which is great as like a garnish on a salad, or stir fried or steam fried up a little bit so it holds some flavor, and throw it over something else right there. So a couple simple tools right there that can transform your meals and make them much more enjoyable. Easy cleanup and great ideas for snacks if you have little cravings right there. Just fill up on these vegetables that are full of water and good fiber. Try it out.